world. Good morning. Good mycology morning. Look at this. Good morning. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Jason. Richard, do me a favor. Richard, you have a package to give away this morning. Figure out how you're going to do it. Okay? I also want you to do me another favor, Rich. Tell me where you're from. What city are you from? I'm going to put a pin on the map for what city you're from. Hello, good morning, gorgeous. So, Richard, what city are you from? Tell us what city you're at. I'm going to pin you on the map here. Look at this map I got, you guys. I'm starting to pin where people are from. And we're going to get this map so full of pins, it's going to be crazy. Richard's from Syracuse. Give me a minute, Rich. Hold everything. Here we go. This is my new idea. I'm always coming up with ideas, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold everything, Pops. Here we go. Okay. Richard. Syracuse, New York. Here we go. Boop. Okay. Richard. Sorry, this is off the cuff. This wasn't planned. Okay, here we go. Richard is up here in Syracuse, New York. Syracuse. Oh, gosh, Richard, where's Syracuse? Here it is. Boop. Right there. There you are, bro. So, you guys got to get on the map. You guys have got, boop, you have got to get on the map, right? So I'm going to ask every day. I'm going to get somebody's name, get somebody's city, and we are going to fill this map up with all of us. We're going to just be able to see each other on here. Look what's going on in Colorado already. Look what's going on up here in Michigan already. Look what's happening in Oklahoma. It's really happening over here in Cali. So this is gonna make, I want this board completely filled with all kinds of little map head things, situations. What do you guys think? Give me some thumbs up on the map idea. Thumbs up on the map. Let's go. Give me some thumbs up. Arrive out of Comcom. What's up with this map? Dublin. Here we go. Where's Dublin? Kim, you got to get on here. You're all over us now. Dublin, we got to figure out where you are. Give me a bigger city, Kim, that's closer to Dublin. Give me a bigger city. What are we going to do here? Good morning, Ray. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, all. Good morning, The Exception. Hey, where do we... Dublin, you got to give me a closer city because I don't know that the map's going to have that city on there. Give me a big city. Oh, this is good stuff. Stephenville? No, that's probably too big too. Too small too. I'll tell you what. You DM me or hit me up later with one of these. It's just a slightly bigger city we think we can get a pin near, and you're getting on the map. So, I didn't want to do map all morning. Granbury, Kim. Okay, I'll tell you what. I will look it up, and I'll figure out how close it is in Texas, and I'll put a pin in there. Okay, Fort Worth, I see it on here. That's easy. Fort Worth is here, girl. Okay, Fort Worth, here you go, Kim. You are going in right there. Boom. You're in. Salty, let's do, you know what? We got one in Boston, Salty. We're good in Boston. You're there, bro. San Antonio, let's get a San Antonio in here. San Antonio, Texas is going on. All right. Look at this, you guys. How cool is this? You're in, Kim. You're in. So, oh, really? Hella's from Texas. Hella's living over in Virginia or something now. Okay. I just wanted to share this morning. Are we having a ball here? Richmond, Virginia. We got to get the O on the board. Let's go. Okay. Throw O up here. Ophelia. Richmond, Virginia. Right there, O. You're in. Boom. Okay, so we're not putting anybody off. We'll get some more states and cities tomorrow. What do you think? You guys are killing me because I don't want to keep anybody out. Clarkston, Michigan. Let's get a Clarkston, Michigan in there because I'm a Michigan guy. Here we go. Michigan. Another one. Boom. Okay, we'll get back to the map. Every morning we'll pin some stuff up here. What do you guys think? Boom. Boop, boop, boop. All right. We're also going to look at these this morning. Okay? We're going to get a chance to pop ourselves into those trays. We got all kinds of stuff happening here this morning, you guys. And look at the amount of people here. This is beautiful. Okay, beautiful day. Here we go. Here we go. What a day. What a day. We have some wonderful stuff to go through. Boy, are you guys getting good with these readings. You're making pop work. I have to read the readings, then I go and read about the readings, and then when I read about the readings, I got to read more about the reading of the reading. And it has just been a phenomenal thing. Can I start out with yesterday? Let me start out with yesterday, okay? So, this is a groundswell, you guys. There's a whole movement going on here without BSing one another. It just is. This thing's rolling. And when stones start rolling downhill, they gather no moss. And they start, you know, that old snowball that starts out a little small guy, and as it's rolling down the hill, it's just getting bigger and bigger. Well, gosh darn it, we're not even going very fast yet. We're not. Our teeny little snowball right at the top of the hill. But boy, does it have a good core. Boy, has got a nice little spot, the little deal that it's starting with. Every snowball, you want a good snowball, put a little rock right in the center of that thing and then pack it around that. Boy, the rock of this snowball is really strong right now. Let me tell you what I mean, how I can prove that empirically. This isn't just pop talking crap. Let me tell you, I can prove it. I can prove it. Because data proves stuff. Data. And we have data to back up what we're talking about here. That's one of the reasons I measure stuff when I post it on Sundays. This last week I did it on Monday, but that's one of the reasons I post a little growth report. We can measure stuff. I get a little carried away with my measuring. How much does this, I can tell you to a square inch how much yield I should get out of a tub by the square inch. Calculate and all that. So I keep track of stuff. And I can prove things. And I don't talk. When I tell somebody something, I usually have data up. What's the data I'm talking about here, you guys? So yesterday, we reach out to the family, the group. We call it family. That's a loose term, but it's real because family is a like-minded group of people. They're caring and sharing and doing things that are positive and generous to one another. Remember the word generous. We're generous with our time first. We're generous with our attention next. We're generous with what we care about one another. Very few of us have given each other $1 or a pill or it's not material generousness that we're talking about. Okay, so the proof. I reached out to the family yesterday, the community, the group, the mycelial network. Put whatever label you want on it. Us. And we want to start a Discord. I don't know anything about much of this technology at all. I'm coming along, old dog. I'm going to learn every new trick I can possibly learn so we can get some more tubs out of this building and into more hands. So if that means I got to figure out how to push buttons again or whatever, that's what I got to work on. Okay. Discord channel. Hearing all about it, I guess the idea comes down to there can be a lot more communication, people talking, and not all pop's face. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we want. We need that. So, we can build a Discord channel, right? Well, guess what? Most people, when they build Discord channels, figure out what the name's going to be, and they start it, and then, okay, now they got a whole deal. Us. When we start a Discord channel, the Boop Group, as Exception's calling it, it's an inclusive deal. It's not one guy deciding this is how it's going. No. There's got to be inclusive. We got to put it all, everybody gets a word, everybody gets a vote, everybody gets an opportunity to be involved. There's in one body in the world. See, I'm just the mouth of the body, and just for a time, I'm just a mouth. But there's brains out there, there's hands out there, there's legs out there, there's hearts. People like Sam Ophelia wrote, there's hearts bigger, brains, hella, and grip, and this body's big. There's a big body. And when you're just a little piece of it, remember that. And only for a time, too. You don't know how long you're going to be around the body. Leave something good with the body when you're there. Respect the body. Respect you. We don't go out hurting ourselves. Don't go out hurting our body. Okay, ramble. So the group is going to decide what's the name of the group. You guys decide. It was beautiful. Unbelievably beautiful act. I didn't think it was going to be that cool. I really didn't. I don't. If you guys aren't on IG, some of you that are watching here, what we did over on IG was we said, name the group. Name our Discord group. What is it going to be? So we put out a deal. We got about, I'm not kidding you, there was 70 replies. 70 people deciding they're going to help be involved in naming this group. And they put out some great names. It's good stuff, smart, intelligent, creative, thoughtful. That's the key word here, thoughtful. Somebody took the minute to, they didn't just push a like button. They actually pushed a few symbols and sent something, information, and were sharing part of what their brain was thinking for the rest of. Man, this stuff gets big, you guys. Just the fact that somebody decides they're going to be involved in participating and naming a group. And yeah, your name didn't get picked. You got involved. This morning over on IG, there's a little van. It says, get in, loser. We're going to Pops. Get in. We're going. And all you got to do is vote. So the next thing you know, we got it. We narrowed it down to 6 names, 6 people, or 6 titles. And those 6 titles, we didn't pick them up. We didn't make them up. The most votes. We had a bunch of people liking this one, like, wow, we got 6 that are kind of standing out from the other. Let's put those 6 out on another post. It was fun. It was fun. There was an engagement going on and people involved, just like the map. We want to be involved. So we throw that out there, and there's 6 titles. And out of the 6 titles, we said, will you guys please pick which of these 6 titles you like? Right? So we did. We ran that all night, all afternoon yesterday and all night last night. Let me share with you, excuse me, I'm still getting used to figuring out how to do this stuff, but let me share with you the 6 titles that we could be choosing from. Be Nature with Pops, Daily Dose, Pop Off with Pops, kind of cool, The Mush Tower, and my colleagues, very creative. Back to the Mush Tower, it's pretty creative too. If people don't know, a group of giraffes is called a tower. A herd of giraffes is called a tower of giraffes. So somebody got real creative with this, knows how I'm into teaching from the giraffe and animal point of view. They said, let's do the Mush Tower. Really creative. It didn't get gosh darn very many votes because I don't think very many people understood the tower angle. But it was pretty darn creative. So here's the results. Let me share those results. We're going to get to some readings. But I'm also going to say this to you guys. Thank you. From the bottom of Pop's heart, I am sincere, deep thank you for every single person that pushed one letter Just pushed an A or a B or a C or a D to make a vote. I'm telling you, I spent the night last night completely fulfilled as doing what I'm trying to accomplish here. I'm completely fulfilled last night. Now this morning I'm up. I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. I got to get back to work, make my bed, go back to work, get after this game. But last night I sat back and I wallowed in happiness. I wallowed in this thing is doing what we want it to do. When people take the time to push a button and decide this is what we want to name our group, you guys, I got to tell you, because I get sensitive, you guys have seen Pops do the tearing up here once in a while. It happened last night. Almost every letter. I was like, I can't believe more people are voting. I can't believe more people are involved. I just can't believe it. And the amount of people that got involved, who knew? If 3 or 4 people would say, hey, let's name it this, you'd just like, that's a quorum. That's perfect. That's all we need. No, we have 100. What are the winners? Here we go. What are we going to name the group? So, A. I hope I'm not taking too long on this. Am I taking too long on this? Richard, you got that giveaway, so hold on to that. So, A was Be Nature. It got 12 votes. B was Be Nature with Pops. It got 20 votes. F was My Colleagues. It got 10 votes. E was the Mush Tower. It got 1 vote. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me do this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are so kind. Thank you. Sometimes I'm like, Pops, you're getting carried away. So we had Be Nature, 12. Be Nature with Pops, 20. The Mush Tower. It was so cute. Only got 1 vote. My Colleagues, 10 votes. Pop Off with Pops, 13. And the winner is C, Daily Dose. Blew it away, you guys. By far the winner, 30. 30 votes on that. So altogether, there were almost 100 voters. Almost 100 different people pushed a little button and said, this is what we're going to start calling our Discord group. And so we'll be jumping. We're going to figure that out this week. We're Daily Dose. That's who we are. We're going to have a daily dose. And we'll figure out the format and we'll figure out how to make this thing so it's completely inclusive. Get more and more people involved in this. But gosh darn it, thank you for all that voting. Thanks for just making Pops. You guys making this thing worth it. Every single PC jar that we do here becomes worth it when you push a B or a C or a D. I don't want to tell you guys that. So, beautiful work, beautiful family. We'll post that out later today. Daily Dose will be the name of our new Discord group. And we'll figure out how that all works. And I'll get educated and make that thing happen for everybody. Okay? Thanks for I know I gotta believe virtually everybody here voted. We're up to the highest number ever. We're at 57 people, 47, 45 people here. So guess what that means? Guess what Pop's brain says? There's a whole bunch of people out there waiting to join us because they're helping name the Discord group. If they're helping name the Discord group, they're probably going to show up. And if we can keep it moving and keep it educational and keep it entertaining, guess what's going to happen? That snowball's going to roll all the way down that hill. Going to get huge. And that map up there will be filled with pins. Filled with pins symbolizing who we become. A good, strong group, an advocate group. That eventually, we're going to have so much strength behind us, we're going to be able to move mountains. We started with this one little pepper seed about 3 weeks ago here. 3.5 weeks ago, we started with a little pepper seed. Right? You guys know. You guys know. Okay, Richard, hold on to that. Readings. They're a little bit long this morning, so I'm going to be running long. I got 2 beautiful readings. Okay? Beautiful readings. Ophelia Rose sent us one this morning. Good morning, everybody. Gosh, I haven't had a chance. There's 46 of us. I want to scroll through and say hi to everybody. Good morning, Alex. When you guys are popping up, I see you. Whew. I don't have enough time to cover all of this stuff I want to do. There's just so much going on. Ophelia Rose. Give me a second, you guys. I'm finding her. Okay. This was from O Rose. Okay? Salty's out of here. Okay, Salty, have a beautiful day. Thanks for being here, brother. Things I am too wise for. Now, this is a lady that probably middle-aged woman, and she has life experience. And she's going to, basically this article is actually fascinating. She's sharing some of her life experience to us. Okay? And she says, I suggest you try writing down your goals. Besides writing down your goals, write down the things that you will no longer tolerate. Write down the things, this is interesting, that you are too wise for. You're gaining wisdom. Pat yourself on the back, realize that you're gaining wisdom. Every time, every circle around this star, we're gaining wisdom. Here's how to get it started. Write it down. When you write things down, you've already let it go. You're just creating a reminder when you write it down. Okay? Then she says, add to your list. Once you have reminded yourself how far you've come, write down some more things that you are too wise for, but you haven't put into action yet. We'll explain what this means here in a couple minutes. Let the action of writing something down be one of your first steps towards letting things go. Make your list visible. This is the old put it on the refrigerator idea. And then continue to add to your list as you get wiser. What kind of list are we talking about here? She gives us an example. Her list. These are the things that she's going to let go. Using my age as an excuse. If you have read my book, Goddess Never Age, you'll notice that I don't state my age. This is because I have stepped out of the cage of age altogether. I have simply become too wise for ageism. And as I advise, I don't think about my age. I don't celebrate milestone birthdays. And I don't use my age as an excuse for anything. Instead, I think about taking up space. I feel strongly that my best years are ahead. Weighing myself every day. Like many women, I spent decades allowing the number on the bathroom scale to determine the quality of my day. I'm far too wise for that now. My weight has been up and it has been down. Quite frankly, I found that my happiness is an inside job that is not related to my weight. Withholding my beliefs about spirituality. I have been known to hold ceremonies and officiate in the way that feels best to me. I call in the archangels in the four directions. I smudge everyone. I use divine love, petitions for myself and others. I dance around the fire. I don't hold back or worry about others' thinking. The process is about being myself and about acting on my true beliefs. being hesitant about my creativity. Everyone is born creative. We all have individual styles, and we express them in a way that no one else can possibly imitate. I have expanded my creativity in many years, from dancing the tango to process painting and more. I found it exhilarating to be in the creative process and allow my inner self to shine through. Being a fashionista. Carrie Bradshaw put designer shoes on the map for many women. But even before that, for many years, I felt a little embarrassed about wearing my LL Bean boots to New York City in the winter. Not anymore. While high-heeled or pointy-toed shoes may look sexy, they throw your body out of alignment. Over time, they contribute to bunions, hammer toes, and foot pain. The truth is, I go barefoot when I can. I also wear minimal shoes so that walking is like being barefoot. As a result, I have better arches, stronger feet, and more flexibility than ever. Spending time with people that don't inspire me. I'm done with putting up with negative people. You know, those people who complain about their spouses, their jobs, their kids, their health, or their families without being able to tap into their power to improve the situation. I am wise enough to love my own company. I no longer need to be with people just so that I won't be alone. Ding. In fact, nothing is lonelier than being with people who drain my energy and have nothing to offer. I love my own company so much that loneliness is a thing of the past. It's so liberating. Being appropriate. I remember that a friend once called me to tell me her daughters told her that she didn't want to see her dance like she did at the wedding. They were shutting her down by telling her her exuberant dancing was inappropriate. My friend was far from inappropriate. She was just enjoying herself on the dance floor. What she wasn't doing was being dignified and shut down. I am no longer dignified and shut down. I used to be. I have home videos to prove it. But I'm wiser now. Finishing a book I don't like. If I read 30 pages and I don't like it, I just stop and give the book away. It doesn't matter if the book is considered a great classic or ingenious. If I don't like it, I feel it doesn't warrant my attention. I feel the same way about television shows and movies. If I don't like them within the first 15 minutes, they're not going to get better. Every single time I've stuck it out thinking the movie was going to get better, I've been disappointed. And it feels like a couple hours of my life have been robbed from me. Speaking to telemarketers. When the phone rings and I hear that delay on the other end, I simply hang up. Yes, I know there is a human being on the other end doing his or her job. I bless them, and then I hang up. Watching mainstream news. The mainstream media is owned by special interest groups that want to keep us angry, afraid, and unsure. This has been more evident this year, and many people are waking up to this fact. I give my attention to the peoples, places, and things that are making a positive difference on the planet and not tearing it down. Welcome to Tea with Pops. Welcome to Daily Dose. A couple more here. Believing I need to save others. As a physician, I was trained to rescue others. And believe me, when someone is bleeding or in pain, the tools of medicine are wonderful and amazing. But I have learned that I can sometimes go too far with my rescuer mindset, and that it can even disempower the very people I try to help. So I simply acknowledge that I am not anyone else's higher power. They have their own. Now I am able to offer information and allow people to find their own answers without thinking that I'm what's best for them. And closing it out with caring what others think. I've been an outlier most of my life. In medicine, in college, in my town, in life in general. When one of my daughters was about 7 years old, she asked me if I was a doctor. Yes, I'm a doctor. She said, well, you're not what you'd expect. She was right. I've never been what people expect. I don't fit into any one group. Though I can merge into almost all of them, I no longer try to be someone I am not. What are you too wise for? He writes down a whole bunch of stuff she's too wise for. And then practices that wisdom daily. And then it adds to the list. And you're proud of your list. You can be really, really proud of what you are wise about. In wisdom, there's a whole lot of action in this, isn't there? So, boy, was this good, oh. Good. First I was reading and go, what's this? Where are we going with this? It just got better and better. I would love to just really deep dive on it, but there's one more reading here we want to get to from Mushy Paw. And it's got a tiny bit of length to it. I really want you guys to stick around and hear it through because it's good. It's very, very good. So give me a moment to get through that, and then we're going to get to Richard's giveaway. Okay? So hang in there. Let's get this one read. It's phenomenal. Okay, both of these readings this morning. So it's not even going to be, I probably spent too much time talking. We need to read this stuff because, boop, is it good. And then for tomorrow, we've already got our volunteers, no up front. Hella, we're going to see you here tomorrow, and you're going to shoot me something. Actually, I take that back. Hella already has. Hella has sent me. Oh boy, yeah, I'm rambling. And Richard, have your thing ready. So this came from Mushy Pot. I hope I read it good because boy is it powerful. Okay? It's called Lyrics. Angels of the Get Through. This year has been the hardest of your whole life. So hard you cannot see a future most days. The pain is bigger than anything. Takes up the whole horizon no matter where you are. You feel unsafe, you feel unsaved. Your past so present, you can feel your baby teeth. Sitting on the couch, you swear your feet don't touch the floor. You keep remembering the first time you saw a bird's nest, held together by an old shoelace and scraps of plastic bag. You knew the home of a person could be built like that. A lot of things you'd rather throw away. You keep worrying you're taking up too much space. I wish you'd let yourself be the Milky Way. Remember when I told you I was going to become a full-time poet and you paid my rent for 3 years? Best friend, angel of the get-through. All living is storm chasing. Every good heart has lost its root. Let all the walls collapse at your feet. Scream timber when they ask you how you are. Fine is the suckiest word. It is the opposite of here. Here is the only place left on the map. Here is where you learn laughter can go extinct and come back. I am already building the museum. For every treasure you unearth in the rock bottom, holy, vulnerable cliff, God mason, heart heavier than all the bricks, say this is what the pain made of you. An open, open, open road, an avalanche of feel it all. Don't ever let anyone tell you you are too much or it has been too long. Whatever keeps the stutterer from stuttering when he sings a song, you are made of that thing, that unbreakable note, that photography of you when you were 5 years old. The year you ran away from school because you wanted to go home. You're almost there. You're the same compass you have always been. You're the same friend who never left my side during my worst year. You caught every tantrum I threw with your bare hands. Chucked it back at the blood moon, said it's okay. Everyone's survival looks a little bit like death. I wrote a poem called Say Yes while I was cursing you for not letting me go. Best friend, this is what we do. We gather each other up. We say the cup is half. Yours and half mine. We say alone is the last place you'll ever be. We say tonight, let's inside read Pemicodron while everyone else is out on the town. Pema will say, only to the extent we expose ourselves over and over to annihilation can that which is indestructible be found. You'll say, Pema is so wise, and I'll say, yes, she is, and we are too. Angels of the get-through, we are too. A bunch of angels of the get-through right here. Thank you, Mushy. We're a bunch of angels of the get-through. And it's funny how these two lined up. It blew my mind when I'm like, oh, did they talk? This one, the first reading, we're talking about wisdom. This one here, it's why. It's wisdom. Which is at the very end. You'll say, Pema is so wise. Very, very good. Thank you for incredibly good readings this morning. You guys are getting good at this stuff. Man. 2 weeks ago, I'm like, oh, what am I going to find? I'm finding a little thing about kind I'm going to share. Get out of here, Pops. You guys have got it going on. Good stuff. Richard, what's the game? What are we going to do? Let's get that. Excuse me. We're going to do that. And great job on the readings, you guys. Great job. So, look at that aerial. I'm 53. It just... Thank you for being here, you guys. I'm going to scroll through, say a couple of hellos. While I'm saying hello, Richard, you get this game ready. You're ready, Richard. What's the game, Rich? 3. He's giving us a countdown, is he? 2. Richard's giving us a countdown. I love this. Here we go, Rich. Drum, and Will's always playing the drums. Will's got that. Okay, answer this question. Where is the largest living organism? Richard, I know the answer. Good trivia question, too, by the way. Okay, that man's saying Oregon. P-Larf is saying Oregon. That man's saying it's mycelium. Will thinks it's an aspen tree. Alex says it's mycelium. Smoke says it's Earth itself. Reed thinks it's in Oregon. It's that mycelial mat in Oregon. It's everybody's got it. Okay, we got this one, Richard. I think that man was do we think that man was the winner on this one? So the answer is there's that huge mycelium. I don't want to misspeak it. Well, what is this thing? It's like miles or something. It's gigantic. And it's a mycelium network that they can quantify the space of it. Yeah, it's a mycelial mat. Okay, that man is the winner on that one. Okay, that man. I'm writing your name down, that man. I expect to get some information on my DM from you, Richard. Thank you for that. That was outstanding. 3K miles. Can you imagine that, Josh? It is. It's the largest living organism on the planet. And it's mushrooms. And what's going to be the next largest living organism on the planet? Daily Dose. Daily Dose. Jeff's saying there's one on the Upper Peninsula, too. This I didn't know. I didn't know that, Jay. I have to look at that. And if that's the truth, that's something I'm close enough to try. I want to go stare at it. So, good job. I'm going to do one more giveaway. Well, that was one beautiful giveaway. We're going to do one more. This one is going to be, guess how many votes we had. I came close to telling you guys already how many votes we had. I didn't give you the exact number. How many votes we had on the name the Discord group. Fire away numbers until I say stop. You have to get the exact right number. First person to guess wins. Okay? Fire away. And we're not going to stop till you get it. So we got V with the 6. We got 62s. And let me see. I'm going to have to pay attention here. Caps nailed it already. Caps got it. Caps, you're there. It was an 86. Okay? 86. Boom, right there. So Caps got it. I'm going to do one more. This is great stuff. And you know what, you guys, can I tell you something? Like, Pops wants to be generous in the big picture, and you know why? This isn't costing me that much to do. When we're growing it ourselves, and we're grinding it, and we're putting it together, it's a few dollars, put it together in the packaging, and the, you know what the biggest cost is? The $5. It cost $5 to mail this thing. It cost $5. So, it costs almost as much to mail it as it does to make it, at the end of the day. And if you think that we can't afford to put a few things like this out there and make people get it together, you got another thing coming. This is what we do, okay? So generousness isn't overdone. It's not that big of a deal. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's not that big of a deal, all right? And if you have a little extra of something and it's not that big of a deal, give it away. Give it away. What are you going to do with it? Store it up and stick it in your in my refrigerator? Stick it in a pantry somewhere? No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so we got that man, and we got Caps. Caps! Good guy. And I want to tell one more thing, you guys. Thank you so much. I shared this just briefly yesterday. I'm sitting in a position where I'm just blessed. I'm a very blessed man because I get to watch from the top what's happening. There's all kinds of stuff going around behind. There's people helping people at a personal levels. There's people going through things, and you guys are stepping in and helping each other. You guys are making friends here. It's sincere friendship. There is sincere giving, trading, developing things, and I'm hearing about it, and it boggles your mind that we're in the middle of this. And you guys know there were 20 last week, and we're at 50. Okay, and we're not counting numbers because of the count of the number. We're counting it because it's the same thing as when you look in your tub. Oh, with that particular DNA, with that genetic, we ended up with 7 pins. Oh, I used this other genetic from another guy. My whole tub's a pin set. Look at the canopy in there. We just like canopies, right? We're just looking at this. Look at the canopy in this tub. Look at the canopy. Mind-boggling. One more giveaway. One more giveaway. We're going to... Oh, that's got to be a number because I can't think of anything off the top of my head other than... I take that back. We're gonna go back and steal. I think it was Ree. We're gonna steal Ree's idea, and we're going. Yeah, Eric, one more. We got to do one more. We're going. I'm writing it down. We're doing. I can't let you guys see my hand, right? Dog breed. Fire away. Ruff, ruff. Dog breed. Let's hear some dogs out there. What do we got? We got a lamb and a husky and a chow and another. And we got a pit bull and a greyhound and a boxer and a Great Dane and a German Pepper and a pug and a lab and a lab and a Boston Terrier. It should have said Boston Terrier. That's what I have. A golden and a chow and a boxer. Excuse me. Nothing so far, fellas. Girls, peeps, poodle, bulldog, beagle, poodle, lab. This dog thing's a good one. Wolf, no, it's not a wolf. Poodle, no. Chihuahua, no. Here we go. Gosh, you guys are getting some good ones here. A cane corso. I wouldn't have wrote that one down. A Shinu Ibu, those are cute. No. You guys, look at the ones you haven't said. So far, I'm surprised. I didn't think it was going to be this hard. Keep it flying. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Yep, we're guessing dog. Hella. Mastiff. Just the mascots. Dachshund. We wrote down Dachshund. We just started a duck. So Jess the mess. You got it. Seaborg, you're right behind him. We're going to have to give it to Jess. That wasn't too bad. That one we got a lot of answers in there, you guys. So good job. Hey. Let me ask guys a question. Have you had a wonderful morning? Give me some thumbs up. Not the thumbs. We already got the thumbs up. Just give me some boop. Boop. It's been a great morning. We're going to get out of here in 1 minute. But boop. What a good morning. We've had good readings from Ophelia Mushy. We got the map going on. We got growth going on. We named our new group. Boop. Here we go. Let's get our boop on. Get our boop on, right? You know what? Do you guys have a 1 more minute? Do you want to see the trays? I'm going to give you guys a tray. Look at the trays. Okay? I forgot all about the trays. Boop. It's been a beautiful morning, Jeff. Here we go. See if I can look at these while we get out of here. Look at those boops, you guys. I love you guys so much, man. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Remember, if there's anything I can do for you, anybody needs something, my typical go away, you guys reach out to the Pops DM. Do whatever we can do here. Okay? So, these are, remember we put the two Petri, let me cover this back. Remember we put the two Petri dishes on some substrate, put the Petri dish, one on top of rice, the other one, right? Watch this. Starting that tray. Let me show you. You can see it right here. It's starting to rhizo out. It's starting to rhizo out on the side of this, right? And then this one, this is the one that I put on top of rice. And I'm starting to see some rhizo coming out of the sub right here. So this one right here was the Petri tray one. Ooh, it's neat one, right? I'll keep you guys every day. I'll show you this one. I'll show you, just keep it. Now let me show you the other tray. This one's fun. Okay. Where do you see this one? Man, this one's doing very well. Okay, that was a mound tech. Right? So that was just a mound of spawn, put on a little bed of sub, a mound of spawn, and then a light covering. If you watched on YouTube last Thursday, we did this live, me and Mushy Pop and myself. We made this little, and it is really doing well. Almost feels like it wants to start pinning in a spot over here. And then this, you can't see it well on the camera, but once in a while I'll come in here. I don't want to move the beads around too much because the mycelium's actually starting to network through the beads. It's starting to grab the beads and become part of the cake. This right here is really fascinating me. I don't know what to do with it, but it's really cool. So, seeing progress on all these little deals, and we got a couple more experiments coming up this week that we'll be showing on YouTube coming up this week. We're going to get the oxygen tray going this week, and we're also going to, I'm charging the, what do you call it? The taser, not a taser, but the shocker thing where you shock people. I'm charging that guy, and we're going to do some electric shock tests coming up in the this week. We got a lot to do here. We got we had two students here yesterday. We have two coming in today. And I don't want to go. It's all we've been here. I never want to leave, but in the future, we'll probably do tea with Pops for a little bit, and then boom, we're going to hit our Discord channel, so we'll have our Discord going. We'll have a lot more opportunity, and that Discord's going to be great, you guys, because we can all be talking, and we can all get very involved. So, thanks for being here this morning. Did we have a great morning? I have the 3 people I'm waiting to get some DM information, get your supplements out to you immediately. Be here tomorrow, win some supplements. Be here tomorrow. Check out these amazing readings we're going to have tomorrow. One I already know. And thanks for being here again. We spent a lot of extra time here. You guys, I'm going to scroll through these goodbyes, okay? Say some goodbyes. Let Pops scroll through and say goodbye to everybody. Spend about a minute saying goodbye. And love you, man. From the bottom of my heart, thanks for letting me be here, and thanks for letting me do this. Seaborg and Jeremy, throw some names up there so I could say goodbye to you guys, okay? Mushy, I'm just starting out right here. Jess and Glenn and Michael, thank you. Richard, XX, your monotubs, boom. Al, how you doing? Joey Mushpop, Richard and Glenn and Ophelia, Hella, thanks, man. Jeff, thanks for being here, big guy. Will, Caps, Smoke and Mirrors, that man, Kim, who else? Ree, there you are. Alex and Voodoo and Jess and Jeremy and Josh and Ariel. Hey, Ariel, Seaborg. Jeremy Walter, you're in Ann Arbor. You got to get over here. I'm in Ferndale. Eric, stay hydrated. Good job. Alex and Voodoo and OG, there you are. OG, Robert R. Okay, you text me later about Sunday. Grippy and John and Mr. Edict, okay. And V Dunk, there's the Dunk. And P Larf and Al. Look at you guys all being 50 shades. Jackie, there you are, Jackie. All right, guys, love you so much. Scrolling through, you guys all have a wonderful. Thanks for being here this morning. 50 people here right now, 50 likes. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We got to stop on that note. Beautiful day. We're going to make this thing bigger, right? We're going to keep this thing growing, right? One tub at a time. Love you guys. Peace. Pops. Thank you. Peace. Pops. Love. Out. See you tomorrow.